If you love horror stories, real-life mysteries, and supernatural events, then this channel is for you. Subscribe to the channel now and enjoy chilling paranormal stories. Now, let's move on to the next shocking incident. I am Clarice, a resident of Manila. My experience was during a visit to the MassKara Festival in Bacolod. I went with my boyfriend Eamon, although we were just dating at the time, not yet married. It was my first time going to Bacolod, so I was extremely excited. But Eamon had been there many times before, even when we weren't in a relationship. We arrived there the day before the festival. We had already booked a hotel in advance, and we planned to stay there for 3 days. I didn't know at the time that I was already 3 weeks pregnant. So I gave myself fully to the festival and enjoyed it immensely. We were screaming at the top of our lungs, jumping and dancing in the crowd. I can't clearly remember everything, but in that crowd someone bumped into me. I'm not sure, but it seemed like it was an old woman. She looked at me sternly and advised me to be careful. Even though she was the one who bumped into me, I still apologized to her so the matter wouldn't escalate. But Eamon said that the woman looked at me angrily, then glanced at my belly for a moment, gave a mysterious smile, and quickly walked away. After the exhaustion from the festival, when we returned to the hotel, Eamon said he felt like someone was following us. I was very tired at the time, so I fell asleep right away. In the middle of the night, I woke up with a sharp stomach pain. The pain started from my stomach and spread down to my lower abdomen. I started crying because the pain was so intense it felt like labor pains. After a while, the pain got worse, and I began vomiting. My head was also hurting terribly. Eamon wanted to take me to the hospital, but the roads outside were very busy, and it seemed like I was only feeling this way due to extreme exhaustion. After a while, I felt a little better, but then the pain started again, and I was vomiting only water. My body started to feel cold, so Eamon decided to take me to the hospital. Fortunately, when we were leaving the hotel room, we ran into a hotel staff member who was probably finishing his shift and going home. He asked what had happened to me, then checked my pulse and placed his hand on my ear. He said my ears were very cold. We were even more surprised when he asked if we knew whether I was pregnant. He said my pulse was very fast, which could be a sign of pregnancy. He also mentioned that his mother was a midwife, so he knew some tricks to identify pregnancy. He said that maybe I was experiencing nabati, which means someone or something had cast an evil eye on me. According to him, I had possibly caught the attention of a Leon Ginhawa, or an Aswang. He said he knew a skilled person who could do something for me. We had no other choice, so we went to the person he recommended. Just as he said, I had indeed been affected by nabati, and an Aswang had been following me. He also said that since I was pregnant, the Aswang might have been drawn to a special scent coming from my body. That healer tied a talisman around my waist so that it could protect me and shield me against Leon Ginhawa and other evil spirits or dark forces. The healer also said that I am naturally susceptible to such energies. Eamon and I had never imagined that I could become a target of an Aswang so easily. The next morning, we headed to the airport early. We were very grateful to that hotel staff. Since that incident, whenever I become pregnant, I'm always more cautious about the people around me. I can never forget what happened to me in Bacolod. It was terrifying, but it was also a memorable day for us, because that very night, I first felt my baby for the first time. However, even 2 weeks after returning to Manila, we still felt as if someone or something was roaming around our house. Fortunately, we had taken the contact number of that hotel staff from Bacolod. He advised us to scatter salt around the house and that I should always wear black clothing. My future mother-in-law, who was knowledgeable in such matters, began staying close to me. She kept various protective items near my bed, such as stingray tails and incense, so the house could be smoked every day. In the evenings, she would burn plastic or rubber to produce smoke. I was extremely grateful to her because, with her help, I was able to give birth to my first child safely. And that ominous presence eventually disappeared completely from our home. In truth, when they want to take someone, they can do anything. At first, I didn't believe in Aswang, but now I understand that they really do exist. They're just not as easy to detect anymore. Give a like to the video, let us know how you felt in the comments, and feel free to share any suggestions. If you have a story you'd like to share with us, please write it down and send it to our email address, ghostsredeye@gmail.com.